Welcome to the Take It Home podcast. Podcast so bad we really should just take it home. I am one of your hosts, Doc Simmons. You can find me on all social media at Doc717. We got the three musketeers on deck. I'm gonna give the hot tag to my partner. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Zach Hendricks. Find me on all social media at Z Hendricks Brand. And look up your mama's favorites at Country Air Brand and Country Air Official. Now pass it back to a man who is internationally known and coming back locally respected.
What's up, everybody? Referee Perch. You can find me at Perch XLV, pound sign, celebrate pro wrestling, and waffles. Take it home podcast.
Waffles, 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 waffles. How's the food hunt been, fellas?
Lots and lots of good food, good steak, good pork, good chicken, and great sauces all around the
I
world.
I meant to ask you this. Do you like sushi?
No,
Uh,
I don't. And I've had sushi once, and it was in Japan just to try it. Not for me. And this time around, I had some squid and shark, and not for me. But luckily, uh, in Japan, they like cows and pigs and chickens. So they've got the best of all of them.
Good. I had been wondering that. I'm like, I don't feel like Perch is a sushi guy.
No, not at all. And I've never had better food than in Japan. It's the best steaks. They know how to make like pork schnitzel with the deep fried crispies on the outside.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
Porkatsu.
oh my God, it's the best. And some yakitori, like skewers, with chicken and steak and vegetables. It's amazing. Lots of rice with every meal, noodles with every meal. Yeah, eating so well, and meals that really fill you up too. Uh,
Yeah, those bento boxes be huge.
yeah, and
Oh
uh,
man.
and Mr. Donut, my God, Mr. Donut, the best. Plenty of Mr. Donut to go round. Uh, Donuts that don't fill you up when you eat them. Different styles, different tastes, uh, and good juices. Lots
Yeah.
of good orange and apple juice with vitamins in them. Lots of tea, a whole lot of tea, and a lot of water. Um, yeah, lots of great drinks. Had some cranberry juice today at the Wisconsin State Fair. Some of the best drinks in the world over the past few weeks, and some Stone Creek coffee.
For simple man, likes his juices, likes his coffee.
Yup. And if it tastes like water, I'm in.
Zach, how's your food hunt been?
It was good. We went to Wisconsin State Fair as well, like opening day. Uh, got like the Jamaica, I think it's like Caribbean something. Corn, their corn nuggets though, always good. They have like mangoes. They have the corn nuggets that are deep fried, of course, and they have like a good topping, like a nice like tropical one. I had a few beers. Had to get a cream puff. Uh, what else? I got a good ice cream cone, bubble gum. Um, then got Arby's the other day. Hit the spot, double beef and cheddar. I need to get on the perch train. I need a good steak eventually. We still got to figure out a Brazilian steakhouse one day. I was telling me and Val were talking
Yeah,
about that.
yeah, we got to do that. Maybe that might be happening soon.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's gonna happen sooner rather than later.
Yeah. But what else? Oh, and then last night, yesterday, the King of the Hill revival started. So Val instead of split Peggy meatballs, and we had split Valley meatball and meatballs. So we watched a little bit of the reboot and had some Spivalian meatballs.
I do need to hop on that. I need to hop on the new South Park. I've heard both are very good.
Oh yeah, like we've only watched two episodes of the King of the Hill, the reboot so far, and it's really good. I'm actually proud of how they did Bobby.
I like the clips I've seen of Bobby
Oh,
so
you'll like
far.
Bobby. Bobby's good.
Yeah, so excited. Yeah, I might. Maybe I'll throw that on tonight, going to bed. Yeah, no, sounds good. I'm trying to think. I know I had some Popeyes recently, but really hit the spot. I made pulled beef nachos on Sunday. I got a burrito at some point that I've been feeding for one for a while. Yeah, besides that, I think I actually ate pretty good since the last time we spoke. Had some. Oh, actually, I had Ian today. It's been a minute since I gone there. That was delicious. I forgot that it's around the corner from my job, so that was very good today. Love me a good pizza, and I love me some good music. Perch, you got a banger of the week for me?
Oh, this week's banger of the week is a song that hit like none other. We were out in Japan, and I mentioned to the driver, who people out there tend to speak a little bit of English, some a little bit more than others. And anytime I can strike up a random joyful conversation, I will. And I've been on the Mariah Carey kick lately, and
Yeah.
and and I've been listening to the Mariah at the Tokyo Dome on my way out to see the Tokyo Dome. So that show was from like 95, 96.
Probably, yeah.
So I brought up that moment to the driver, and he's, oh yeah, Mariah Carey, and the conversation didn't go too far, but from the silent car to all of a sudden I hear music coming in, and I'm thinking, did my phone accidentally get hit? Did it press play on a song?
Yeah.
Is it someone's? But no, it was the driver playing "Always Be My Baby." as, as,
Oh yeah.
as we were on our way to Cork and Hall for night 3 of GCW, sitting in the car, and that song just comes on so smooth.
I think it was when we talked about it last time, and you were going through the albums. I was like, I don't think he's gotten to this one yet.
No, I had not.
Yeah, so I had that one marked. It's like I can't wait till he gets to this one.
Wow, that song comes in so smooth and so just beautiful. Incredible song. And just like the others, each CD has got so many bangers to it, and it starts off with a song that blows me away on each one. And yeah, to hear that song playing, and that may have been the first time I'd heard it, through this go round of listening to her music. Certainly a song that's played probably 100 times that I've heard in the background of my life, but never never heard it.
You weren't focused on it. Like this is one of those like on those late night CD advertisements. Like I know that's been on a couple.
Yeah.
It's the one with Boyz II Men, right? Or was it just her?
No, just her on this one. But that Boyz II Men one, I think, is on the same CD, and that one hits too.
Yeah. That's the one. That's the one right there. Love me some Boyz II Men.
But this music's on another level.
I've been excited for this journey because it's like, God, you've got some years to catch up. There's so much.
Wow, incredible. And she's been around for 30 years, and I've only just caught on to her first 5 or 6 years, and she's got a masterpiece already. And incredible. So Always Be My Baby, as we're driving through the streets on our way to Tokyo Dome City, Cork and Hall, right next door to the Tokyo Dome. Mariah Carey. Wow. The vocals, the music, incredible. Masterpiece.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm loving the journey. Keep me updated. It's great. Yeah, there's definitely a couple more songs I got marked. Can't wait for you to get to. So we'll see how that goes. I think this will be a fun one. Why don't we talk about what we watched this week? I'm kicking back to you, Perch.
We had a big pay-per-view, SummerSlam. I didn't realize it was 2 days. because I heard a bunch of stuff and thought, well, I wonder why the John Cena match hasn't been spoiled for me yet. And and I realized because anytime you look through the social media, it's this match happened, that match happened, and
hard not to get spoiled on
it's
wrestling.
hard not for it. So I'm like, oh, awesome, the John Cena match is gonna be cool, and then all of a sudden I realized by the next day, stuff started to come up, and I saw a who made a comeback. I'm like, oh, all right, I get it now. That's all I needed to know that, there was a night 2, and it was headlined by Cena versus Cody. So I went back and watched night 2, and wow, that was incredible. That grand finale was phenomenal. John Cena put on a fight. I remember seeing him lift up those stairs so many years ago against Umaga. And when he threw him over the top rope to the outside, that was instantly one of my favorite moves in pro wrestling.
Just a chunk of stairs.
Throwing the stairs, it takes such physicality because the stairs first have to be inside the ring. So they had to have lifted or thrown inside or placed and slid inside. And then someone has to have been inside the ring and realized, I'm going to throw these at the person outside the ring. And that's as controlled as wrestling can be. That's an uncontrollable act right there. And it takes a feat of strength to do it. And when I saw Cena do that to Umaga, it was one of the most ruthless maneuvers I'd ever seen. Because you just don't see someone huck a set of stairs at someone.
Yeah. I don't think it definitely doesn't happen very often.
I've seen someone carries it and gets kicked, or you may throw it down on someone or whatever. But yeah, so to see Cena connect with that one too, and Cody took it like a champ.
Yeah, Cody took it straight to the face.
He took that one. It takes 2 to tango. And Umaga was a bulldozer, and Cody is a different style. So Cody took that like
a sports car, if
anything. Yeah. And that was cool. From there, it was go time, and Cena brought the fight. It was back and forth, and by the time Cena lifted up that title, I already had the feeling he has a change of heart. He's not going to use the title. Because it's not his maneuver anymore. And he even had that moment where he lifted it up, and then he showed us all, who may have been thinking, yeah, you're right, it's not my thing. So he never stood a chance. And without that title shot to the face, I didn't think that Cena was going to have a chance to beat Cody. Yeah. And yeah, it was a great match. I loved it. And win or lose, it makes no difference because that was like a 25-minute banger, 30 minutes. That was entertaining.
That was one of Cena's best matches in a long time.
That brought me back to Cena versus JBL or Cena versus Batista or Umaga when he was just running through those guys and making a name for himself, whether he was the champ or losing the title or defending it. It was another match that stands up as a good Cena title defense. And he happened to walk out, beaten up by the end of it. And it was good. I enjoyed.
Main event's good. Main event.
And then seeing Fatu in the cage was awesome. I really enjoyed. And been going back and watching a lot of Japanese wrestling and some Tenryu against Fujinami, and wow, some good matches, bloody brawls.
Yeah, you did send me that one, and I was like, I need to sit down to properly enjoy this.
Oh yeah, and that's one where it goes 0 to 60 in a heartbeat, and wow, just the ability for pro wrestling to be so many different things. Yeah, that match stands up as one of my faves. And also got some magazines from being out in Japan, and just a random magazine from 1996 has got some pretty cool articles in it, and that match was straight from one of them. So
Okay.
so to find that with the pictures and with Google Translate now, we're able to read the articles very fluidly. So I saw the pictures, was like, ooh, I'm gonna watch this match, and then go back and read it. And sure enough, I watched it, and wow, they captured it wonderfully in this magazine from a Tokyo Dome show in '96.
Some about a wrestling magazine just has to be like from the 80s, 90s. Like I enjoy PWI, but it just doesn't feel the same now as what from back then.
Yeah, there's an element to it that's magical.
Yeah, lost the time.
Yeah, but yeah, some good wrestling all around. But I've been enjoying it.
Dope. Zach, what you been watching?
I did watch TLC. Obviously, I mean SummerSlam, but obviously looked forward to the TLC. Candice LeRae going through the ladder.
Oh my fucking god! I thought her knee was gonna explode.
Bro, her I mean the Spanish Fly, like when they were doing the table sequence, like within teams, and like at the end, Dawkins and Fraxium, with the fucking TLC was good. It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
What else? I'm trying to remember. Oh, dude, I watched Raw. I enjoyed when Nikki Bella was trying to talk shit about Becky's man, and Becky's like, "Oh, your husband, you can't touch him, or you can't see him."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't see him no more.
Yeah.
Good line.
I don't know why these girls keep going after each other's men when all of your relationships are very public.
Yeah. And it's like, why would you your husband cheated last night, trying to get that cheap pop, and it's like, you really want to go there? Like, I'm gonna bring you over with John Cena. Yeah,
but you have one of the most famous relationships, and the same thing with like Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte. Like, let's do this the rapper way, okay? Let's keep family members and loved ones' names out of our mouths, okay?
Let's pull back the punches a little.
Yeah. It gets very ugly very quickly.
Oh yeah. What else though? I watch obviously the King of the Hill revamp. Pretty good. Oh, Twisted Metal 2 season 2. Pretty good so far.
Is it okay?
Yeah. Recommend.
Trying to convince the lady to maybe watch it. Watch SummerSlam. It was awesome. Main event, TLC. We're all great. The women's triple threat is very good as well. Naomi's reign is awesome. Raw last night this recording. Penta with the fucking hat. First off, the hat. The hat.
The hat.
First off, the hat.
The hat.
Amazing. Me and the producer were dying. And then Penta getting the hat eventually, doing the smooth Penta walk, throwing it like Kung Lao, hitting the dive, pure entertainment. That's the thing. Like, hey, WWE always says it's about moments, and goddamn it, they created a lot of moments this weekend at least, and that was a great one. That was dope. Look, Roman, you can't get your shoes taken no more. You can't get
bro, twice.
Like, you can't be our tribal chief if you keep getting your J's stuck. All right, that's not how this works. All right. Bronson Reed, love that you're doing it, love it. But if you're gonna be my tribal chief, you you can't get your J's taken all the time. I don't like that. It's not very
Yeah,
Uzi.
bro. I'm not a fan either.
Yeah, but I'm intrigued. Looks like we're going to get a 6-man. Braun Breaker not giving a fuck about Seth on that first spear. If it's Seth having to be terrified to get out of the way of the second one was hilarious. But yeah, love Braun Breaker doing that ramp spear. Keep it going. AEW has been solid. Building the Forbidden Door. Can't wait for that. I have seen a couple matches at the G1, mostly all of Kesha's matches, and they're as good as you'd imagine as a Kesha match would be. Yeah. So it's been fun. Yeah, watching a lot of wrestling. We're all watching a lot of wrestling. But I guess we should talk about the wrestling that y'all did. Perch, you were out of ways. How was the trip?
Phenomenal. Great time out in Japan with GCW. We had 3 shows in 3 days out there, and yeah, everything was great. 3 different venues. The first show we had was at Shinjuku Face Arena, a familiar venue. We'd done many shows there the last time we were in Japan, and it's right next to the Toho cinemas with Godzilla on top of the building. Yeah, it's a great spot, a very cool place to perform. And the first match I had was Drew Parker against Shotzi, and yeah, Drew Parker is fun to work with, especially out in Japan, where he really made a name for himself. And this was Shotzi. Yeah, oh yeah, he was on another level for this whole trip.
Like he was having fun, or at least the crowd was having fun with him. It looked like.
Yeah, very much so. And Shotzi's debut in Japan, so she didn't disappoint. I think she had a really good time too. Next match I had was Mao against Atticus. That match was wild. At one point, Atticus brought out skewers, and I wasn't going to stand for it. And then another point, Atticus was going to skewer me, and then Mao saved my life. And then a few moments later, Mao kicked my head off.
I saw the picture. I was like, wait, at what point is that what happened?
So it was misunderstanding. The intent was to save the life, in which was done. However, life couldn't be saved twice. In trying to avenge the one who tried to attack me, I took one for the team. That's the way it goes. But I was there to make the final decision and judgment.
That's what matters.
It was fun. Just a few days earlier, right when I arrived, I went to a Mao concert. Dos Quattro is his band, and it's a hardcore rock, Japanese death metal, maybe. Yeah, incredible atmosphere. People in a full-on mosh pit, flailing, and nice as people. If someone falls or drops something, they'll pick them up and help them up, but then they go right back to raging.
Yeah, that's what I've seen. Like, very wholesome, but
very wholesome.
But they're going to go. They're going to go. They can stop to be wholesome for a moment. I always love them. Like, I always love a good, like, it's a child's first time, and it's very like, you want to make sure this kid's gonna have a good
time. So in this instance, taking a kick, it was not much different than the Dos Quattro show. It was all right. And then the next day we were at Tokyo Square Arena, which is their first year of existence. So cool to be a part of their modern history. And the first match I had was Manders against Kamitani. Those guys were both hard hitting the whole time. Incredible match. And yeah, Manders was on a great stretch of matches, really from weeks ago all the way till today.
It's WXW probably.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm like, you can't miss right now.
Putting in top level performances night after night. So to be
Yeah.
able to be a part of it is cool to feel that electricity. And the next match I had was Atticus against Drew Parker, in a little bit of bad blood for the night before, and a fun match. They went a little extreme in there too, but well prepared for the moments. We did what had to be done, and a great match. Drew Parker had great momentum going into the next day at Corrigan Hall. And that Corrigan Hall show was phenomenal. GCW Corrigan Hall, this is the second time we've had one there as a standalone show. And blessed to have repped there maybe 5 or 6 different shows, which is phenomenal. One of the coolest venues I've ever experienced, and fun to take photos at too. This time I was able to do a little commentary on a few matches.
Hell yeah. Did get Perch back on the commentary?
Yeah, I did some commentary in Shinjuku as well. Did some commentary at Corrigan Hall. I did some photography. We had the Celebrate Pro Wrestling book on display for fans to pick up worldwide now. Yeah, people had good feedback as well. They liked the photos, they liked the pics. They've all seen Bruce City Crew, which is pretty damn sweet. And yeah, everybody inside that book. Yeah, it was cool to earn more responsibilities as time goes on, and to be able to handle it and to learn from each one. And yeah, it was cool. At one point, even talked about the Knights of Columbus, West Allis, right there in the heart of Corrigan Hall. But the matches I got to ref were great. Jordan Oliver and Alec Price against Rina Yamashita and Mao. One of the first matches I ever had at Corrigan Hall was Nick Wayne and Jordan Oliver and Rina Yamashita as a team. So to be with those three again, with Mao in there, great 4 people. Very, very cool match, and able to learn a lot from the experience and take a lot from it. And then the last match I got to do of the night in the tour was Chris Brooks against Drew Parker. And that match was a full opera, drama, soap opera.
Okay, so maybe that's the one I saw pictures from.
Maybe 20, 30 minutes of a full drama. It was all about pro wrestling, what it's all about, and in emotion and storytelling through physical sport and contest. Wow, incredible. Not a dry eye in the house after that match.
Yeah, Chris Brooks, highly underrated.
Oh, so good. And
very good.
And the whole DDT family there's no question why they're my favorite company.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that roster is probably severely underrated as a whole, really.
Just everybody, their love for pro wrestling, their creativity, yeah, the ability to put in great matches with good drama, and to define who they are and to know who they are. Yeah, phenomenal. And Chris Brooks, wow, what a monster too. He's huge.
Yeah, he's tall.
Yeah.
Or at least he looks tall. It's one of those things. Put him in a WWE ring, maybe not as much, but he looks tall whenever I see him.
He is all of it, and can tell you firsthand, he is taller in person than you'd think, and wider and more depth. He's a monster. He does,
yeah, the camera does make him look kind of skinny.
Yeah, yep. The way in comparison. So yeah, when you see Brooks standing next to him, that's a big dude. And Drew Parker's put on some size too. But yeah, great to be in there. And Masada and Sumi and a lot of people helping with DDT the entire time. Yeah, great folks. And Illusion, yeah, just great teammates all the way through. And yeah, couldn't be more grateful to share time with GCW and DDT Pro Wrestling.
Zach, how was your weekend, brother?
1 second. Sorry.
No problem. All right, I'll talk about my weekend then. I played some video games. Monster Hunter Wild got an update, so I played that. Hunted one of the new monsters. I beat it, but it was kicking my ass. It was really kicking my fucking ass, which is a good thing because people have said the game has been too easy. This was a definite, like, the new monsters that they've added so far in the 2 title updates have been harder. I felt this one was a more fair type of hard than Mitsu, who just one-shots you kind of out of nowhere occasionally. I mean, it does do like the targeting line for anybody who plays Monster Hunter Wild. It does do the targeting line, but that attack is super fucking hard to dodge, I feel. Sergio, who's the monster I hunted, he too has a one-shot kill attack, but his looks cooler at least. But yeah, besides that, went to the gym. Just trying to make it back. So put in that work. Zach, you ready?
Yep, ready now. So this
All right.
weekend I was out in Pembine, Wisconsin. We love wrestling, picnics, and pile drivers. Main event of the show, me versus Bobby V. You know, it was a fair show, but they ended up making us the main because Bobby was talking shit on social media, talking crap about how I eat ice cream. I don't care, bro. I have a girl at home. What are you doing? Yeah, Rosie
Not eating
Palmer.
ice cream. Like not
Yeah,
eating ice cream.
I ate ice cream. He's trying to call me out and say, "Come fight me." Bro, I put on my shoes, went out there, and I beat him up. Then the next day, I'm at work, and he called me out again. I could have went to his house, handled business, but then I was like, you know what? He didn't realize that Tone told me I can decide the matches. So I was like, you're gonna get your ass whooped, but I want to do it in front of everyone.
It is
But,
so much more better to get paid to beat somebody else than to do it for free.
oh yeah, definitely. So yeah, me and
So much
Bob had
better.
we had a decent match, just teaching those old dogs at ICW, those type of guys coming back, you know, the deathmatch guys, teaching them old dogs that guess they can't learn no new tricks and stay up to my level. Bob had to try to recruit a young Armando Alvarez and Jack Sirius to help him out. I really don't understand it.
The most impressionable two in every locker room, without a
Yeah,
doubt, are Jack and Armando. The
yeah,
most
these guys.
impressionable.
Jack, I thought I thought he was a little bit more self-independent, but he's super like yeah, Evil Academy and all that. Three
Yeah.
sons.
Yeah.
But they
So
came, put the little
impressionable.
boots. They legit waterboarded me in the middle of the ring because
Oh,
TAU was
that.
taking forever. So they put a bandana over my face and put water on my face. So I was waterboarded.
Well, they are coming from the mountains of Thailand.
And then no, not TAU. TAU was on my team.
Oh. No, you said they were taking forever to come and help.
Oh yeah, because they're coming from the mountains. That makes sense. But they just wrestled right before me. So why are they going back? I guess I'll never
They were.
understand.
They'll never understand their ancient ways.
But regardless, the match was about to start. TAU dived on Jack Sirius and Armando. I looked for Bobby because we called the 6-man. The crowd wanted a 6-man. There's 6 of us. But I saw behind the trailer that Bobby was rolling around and he was out for the night. So I told the boys, TAU, handle your business. I don't really think I need to be here. I ain't trying to do a 3-on-2 advantage. So TAU handled it and they got the big dub.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Perch, the Perch household is very happy.
I
Yeah,
will
that's a
peel
big
back
dub.
the curtain a little on this one and say I am proud of Armando, Jack, Juan, Josiah. because as you guys watch on Reel and like know like things are happening, there obviously was a 6-man match, and wrestling happens and things happen, and right off the bat, shit happened, and like things were completely different than what they did. But they weren't sure, and like they heard me talk to the ref, tell the ref like, "Hey, regular tag now. Let's go to the regular tag." They handled it perfectly, handled it well, and they like knew how to put on a show and give the fans a good main event for that fair.
Yeah, good. Maturity, yay.
Yep. Super wanted to put them over because I was super proud of all those guys. I was a little mad that we couldn't finish the show the way like we talked about, but at the end of the day, like it is what it is and things happen. But just having like guys out there that you've helped out, like we've all had a hand in watching them grow and just being able to say like you can tell them one thing and know like you have nothing to worry about. They took care of it.
Good. Yeah. Good. All right, nice. All right, fellas. I didn't send out a topic for today because it is a super easy one. It is Insane 8 season. So it is time to talk about our favorite Insane 8 memories. And since we teased it already, up high is always going to be Perch on commentary.
Yeah. That was the debut of Perch on commentary.
That was the debut. Which I feel you, I don't know if I ever said, I feel you got a lot of hate. You did your part. I felt you were very good. And I am happy to see that you are returning to commentary.
Oh, how funny. Yeah, that definitely took a couple years to not be talked about as much due to the partner who I had. The world had just changed, and the partner on commentary I'd never met before, and he came in like a bat out of hell, and yeah, it turns out that that's just what the guy was known for. It's what you'd be known for if you were Britney Spears' boyfriend all those years ago too.
yeah. It's basically same thing. Yes, you had Kevin Federline actually pull up on commentary, and you handled it well. You handled it well. And I don't think people are giving you enough credit for that because it was just funny. But you did actually objectively handle it pretty well.
Oh, I love it. Well, thank you. Thank you. That was a fun time. Special to be a part of in Kansasville. Professional wrestling all around the world, for the most part, had shut down, but there were a few places in parts of the world or the country, call us the outlaws, where we still ran professional wrestling shows, and ICW was no different, and they ran professional wrestling shows because it was all under the proper guidance and regulations. So we did things the right way and kept pro wrestling alive. And that Insane 8 tournament in Kansasville that year represented so much, waving the flag for pro wrestling when the world needed it.
That's the thing. It's like not just the world, the wrestlers needed it too. It's like this is our dreams, our livelihood.
Yeah,
did the best we could.
I remember Oren telling me, because I was trying to gather info on all the wrestlers that tournament, and I'd never heard of John Wayne Murdoch, and Oren told me that he was the best in the world, and holy smokes, I saw him drive Oren through the windshield of a truck that day, and I've seen John Wayne Murdoch drive many people through many things, from scaffolding to folding tables to double cages to I've gotten to work with Murdoch all around the world for the past 5 years since that day, and learned that he really is the American Deathmatch ace. Murdoch and Tremont and Cologne are the 3 American Deathmatch aces, and there's no joke. And Dysfunction has come up with each and every one of them, and I know all those guys because of the Insane 8 tournament, and because of Dysfunction and ICW. So yeah, no coincidence that that the best in the world are all friends with Dysfunction and Kurt for many years, many years.
not surprised at all. Zach, what you got? What's some good memories from the Insane
I mean, it could be cocky, but last year's Insane Eight's my favorite.
No, yep, that was great too.
Yeah, like it was one of those where every year the Insane Eight, everyone like we just talked about, like Kansasville is dope. Every Insane Eight, it's huge crowds, good times. They want to see people bleed, but there's always that one token match, and it's usually the opening, the world title match. And last year I got to do it, and like I got to do it with the guy. Like if I was to pick an opponent from last year to wrestle, I'd pick CJ Cole all day. Like CJ and I, we had good chemistry. Um, we like I just feel like he trusts me and I trust him, and like we just know each other so well. There were so many errors in that match, so many things that weren't planned, but because how we know each other and just can feel it out, like it's just us two. It was fun,
Yep.
and I remember like right before going out, uh, pulled back a little. The ref was a little nervous. Val said I don't know why, but she felt so. She took that bump, so she was taking a fall away slam, so she was a little nervous, and CJ was nervous. I remember just kind of like, all right, guys, we got this. We're about to fucking kill it, and like just kind of like being the captain of the ship and being like, we're going to do this. And man, it was a good one. And like
Yep.
CJ's dive over the top rope, like I was so scared to catch him, but like it was such a beautiful catch, beautiful dive. Like everything was money. Uh, it was a fun match. So like that one, obviously Kansasville's a good one, but I'll never forget. This is why you don't sleep over at a luxurious one's house. I mean, I invited you over to my place, but you want to sleep over
Yeah,
at Mav's. Doc decided to sleep over at Maverick Boone's house, which I don't know why. And coincidentally, his gear and merch his merch got thrown across the front yard. His
yeah,
gear got stolen.
yeah. Good,
Then looked at your merch and threw it
It's
back.
even more awkward, depending on how you took it. Depending on how you take it, even more awkward.
I
Oh
believe that Mav and I feel like Mav had Bax and Ethan steal it and disrespect your merch.
man. Indeed. That would make more sense.
That's how I feel. That's just my heart. You don't trust a guy like Maverick Boone.
Yeah.
But
Anybody?
yeah,
Yeah. No,
I'm
that's
trying to think.
a good one.
And then the story. I'll give one more. Kansasville. Uh, that was like Schlack and all them. Neil
Yep.
Diamond Cutter kept telling that story throughout the whole tournament. He would set up a bundle of tubes, and at the beginning he would go charging. First round he missed. Second round he missed, and third round he connected with Shellac. I don't know, like there's not a lot I appreciate throughout the whole tournament. He went for the same spot over and over and kept failing, and finally he got it.
Yeah, that was a good one. Him, yeah. I mean, that was the year he won, right?
Oh no, Shellac won.
Slack won that year. Okay.
Yeah, I think he won the fall. I think he won the
Following year.
following year, but I feel like Schlack won because I think Neil wrestled Orin in the semis where Juan Hernandez somehow came involved and got involved.
Oh, yep, I remember that. Yep. They
And
were,
wasn't the Caribbeans in there at one point too?
I believe so.
What a wild, like insane eight. Like only in this.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was a COVID one. It was a wild one. Yeah, that one's a special one. Yeah, no, yeah, super excited for the Insane Eight in 2 weeks. It'll be, it's one of the biggest holidays in Wisconsin wrestling.
Yeah, I remember the first time pro wrestling had a pay-per-view on IWTV here in Milwaukee was the Insane Eight at La Pica Lounge, and Joey Jett kicked it off with Juan Hernandez
And yep,
in an awesome match. That was 1 year anniversary for my first ever ICW show. So my first
okay.
ICW show was probably the Insane Eight 2018.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was. I just knew Kurt was running a show, and
He invited us both at the same
was on
time,
it.
I think.
Yeah, yep. So I gave Onyx a ride to the show, and I didn't know what it was. Sometimes there was a double show, sometimes there's just one show, sometimes there's death matches, sometimes regardless, it's a party on La Pica Lounge, and we're gonna be hanging out and having a great time. And yeah, that was a fun time. So that was my intro to ICW was an Insane Eight tournament. So I didn't realize that that was the special occasion once a year, everyone being there. But yeah, I met a lot of people who I would go on to know over the next 7 or 8 years.
It's crazy to think, yeah, that's the first ICW show we went to. And yeah, just how many memories we have from it, Onyx wrestling Davari.
Yeah,
I think that was either Orin's first or second win, and that was my first time hearing his entrance back then was amazing. And him coming
yeah,
out bloodied in the all white in the finals. Like, yep,
yeah,
I remember that. I mean, him hobbling to the ring in that final, bloody.
yeah. Just an
I
incredible performance. I didn't know what I was watching. I'd never seen deathmatch wrestling in my life. And yeah, that was incredible at La Pica Lounge that night. Um, and then yeah, a year later to be able to be reffing in the early matches, was really cool, special to be a part of, and to play a role, and fun to look back on now. and and then years later, got to be a ring announcer for the tournament as the GM of ICW, and got to be a commentator and referee. So many roles for the Insane Eight tournament, and fan included. My dad's been there too to watch. It's at the Elks Lodge, nice and convenient, 15 minutes away. So he's seen at least one of the tournaments from the Elks Lodge parking lot. So yeah, cool to have had family there too.
Nice. I don't think the producer's been to one yet, so we'll have to get her out there one of these times. I don't know if she'll stay for the whole thing. The light tubes are a bit much.
I am 100% out on the light tubes. So I can sympathize with anybody, but anything else, yeah, I'll help deliver a pane of glass to the ring. I'll light that some bitch on fire if you want to.
but not making no light.
I'll have plenty of water and plenty of safety equipment available, because if we're gonna do anything, we're gonna do it the right way and the safe way. However, when it comes to those tubes, I'm a GTFO. I'm out.
I get it. We've inhaled enough of that dust.
Yeah, it doesn't do well with the asthma. But let me tell you, as far as death matches go and the respect for them around the world, going to Japan over the past week, there's such a deep love and almost a ritualistic. They love it over there, and the intense and the danger and the elements, the heightened sense of danger is incredible. So I'm looking forward to seeing how the Wisconsin fans pay their respect, because the people around here love those styles of matches and professional wrestling and Insane Eight. So I'm so stoked. It's a very much a highly respected by the fans tournament. So I love feeling that respect.
Yep, it'll be a good one. It'll be a good one. The crowd always comes alive, and I'm sure everybody's got all the fun planned. Hell yeah! But all right, fellas, it's time we start winding down. Why don't we talk about what we got coming up this week? Zach, what you doing?
I'm gonna arrive the fourth wall. Not booked. But I'm gonna show up and do something.
Yep. He's been talking to Seth Rollins about a plan C. We'll see what happens.
He told me he gave me plan D. He said he had keep A, B, and C for himself.
Now he is greedy.
Yeah.
Perch,
Plan
what
D.
you Perch, what you got coming up this week?
This week we got Brew City Wrestling at the Service Arrows night at the Brewers game. A little pre-show and a post-show pro wrestling. So excited. Don't know where it's going to be set up, but I will be there to help set up and tear down and anything else that may be needed. I'll be prepared. So looking forward to that on Friday. And Saturday off to Chicago for AAW. Looking forward to the show and seeing a lot of familiar people.
Nice. Hell yeah, yeah. To our 12s and 12 listeners, be sure to head out and check Brew City at that Brewers game. That is a big deal. So be sure to go out and show your support. And yeah, if you can make it down to Chicago or out to Chicago from wherever you are, go support the homies at AAW. And then I think
Well, Dallas, that fourth wall.
I was gonna say, and then at Sunday, you might want to be at fourth wall, keeping an eye out for Plan D, E, F, whichever one. Hell yeah. With that, I think it's time we take it home. So, Zach, any final thoughts or questions?
Yeah, actually, I do. Especially because you guys were just talking about all these death matches. I don't know if anyone saw, but people are wondering what the other stipulations might be for the finals of the Insane Eight. And this popped out the idea of potentially being a fatal four-way 30-minute Iron Man death match. If you guys were to book a finals, what would you guys have? Or would you just go with that?
That is an interesting one, but how I feel about Iron Man matches since ours. I like them, but
You don't like to
they,
be in them, so see, you're not in it.
yeah, I don't have to be in this one. Um, I would do what was the match that Ethan and Aesop did?
The Ghost Pepper, the Reaper.
The Ghost Pepper match. Let's bring that back for more Insane Eight. Yeah. That's my pick.
And then Perch.
I would go with a traditional no ropes replaced with barbed wire around the ring and a bucket or maybe a box, just a big box, maybe a 3x3 inside the ring filled with thumbtacks. So the barbed wire ropes and then the thumbtacks in the center of the ring, creating a little bit of tension in between what's going to happen, who's going to give first. And the outside of the ring can be surrounded with doors or boards on chairs or tables with barbed wire as well. If you want any panes of glass, you can put them out there too. But that would be the stipulation. Pretty simple on the inside, just barbed wire ropes and big box on the mat of thumbtacks.
Do we know? Does the crowd know that the box has thumbtacks in it, or is it a mystery box?
No, it's seen almost like I don't know. You play the washers game with where you throw the washers in the can, and it's got like the can sitting in.
Yeah.
So yeah, not too tall of the walls. So wide enough where you can see that it's completely filled, mounded with the tacks on the inside.
Okay. All right.
So not a real box, but more so like a 4 wooden boards around.
Yeah. Okay.
Not too high of walls.
Yeah. You want so we want them to know. All right, I can do that. Just like Perch once again is like conveniently no light too.
Yeah. Nope, you seen them all in the pre-matches. What do we got? 8 matches on the card. You saw those in match 1 through 7. This is the finale here. Give them something they haven't seen.
Yeah, like no light too. That's nice.
Can still get all the thrill.
What was your answer, Zach?
Probably like something similar to Perch, but like more of a House of Horrors type deal, like where you got the weapons, kind of like find a way to get like weapons hanging from the top of it, like hanging over the ring that you can pull down, use like Obviously, like probably tubes, even though that's not like tubes, like or chairs, kendo sticks. Obviously, for a finals, you got to have like some stupid, crazy shit too, like the trampolines and like the other stuff. But like maybe a House of Horrors like type structure where like you can get out of the cage or maybe a cage or some type of thing where hanging, but eventually where we could get out of it and do crazy shit.
Okay.
But I am intrigued to see if Kurt does do a fatal 4-way Ironman match. Like that is very intriguing to see. Like how would you do it? Fatal 4-way 30-minute Ironman finals, bro, for a death match.
Yeah.
Not even
He-
elimination. It's like Ironman. So that's even like,
like this is definitely having fun with the match stipulations lately.
oh yeah.
We'll see how it goes. Perch, final thoughts or questions?
Yeah, continue to celebrate pro wrestling. Find stuff that you like, that you enjoy. John Cena only has a few more matches left in his lifetime, so let's enjoy his run, as well as, yeah, people all over the world. Zack Sabre Jr. is the world champion. Big G1 tournament going on right now. Yeah, lots of great stuff. Uh, yeah, nonstop, all around the world, coast to coast. Celebrate pro wrestling.
Yes, sir. And for me, be sure to tune in the following coming weeks. So in 2 weeks, we will have a big announcement about the future of the Take It Home podcast. But be sure to like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends to tune in 2 weeks when we have that big announcement. Follow us on all the social medias, tell promotions to book us. Let us know down at the bottom what your favorite Insane 8 memories are. Sorry, High Five Tom, I hadn't gotten a chance to look at the comments. We'll talk about your comments next week. This has been the Take It Home podcast. Y'all be easy. One.
Yeah.